And the hallway that Mr. McKay was in, where is that within the school?
The hallway that Mr. McKay was in the direct foyer hallway directly outside the gymnasium entrance, so it would be on the south side of the gymnasium.
And the video shows that all the, I guess, remnants of a gunshot are falling from the ceiling?
Correct, possibly one shot, maybe more.
Did you find, how many shell casings did you find?
I don't have that information at hand.
You don't know?
I don't have that information at hand currently.
Okay. Was the area outside the school where Mr. Milby and Officer Dallas were engaged in this apprehension, was that all roped off and checked for shell casings, etc.?
Yes.
Other evidence?
Yes, it was.
And did you locate any shell casings in that area?
The state police crime scene did locate projectiles and spent casings, yes.
Okay. Other than in the ceiling of this foyer, where were any bullets located inside the building?
The rounds inside the building were located down the hall, past Andrew McKay's position, which would be to the east of where Mr. McKay was at.
And does the surveillance show where Mr. McKay is when those shots are fired?
Yes.
And what does it show?
Mr. McKay was standing in a close proximate distance from the entrance to the gymnasium, walking west in the foyer.
And were these bullets found east of that location?
Yes.
Okay. So Mr. McKay was near the gym entrance when those shots were fired?
Yes.
Had he entered the gym?
No, he had not.
Was he on his way to enter the gym? Does it show him entering the gym while this is going on?
Not prior.
And where was Officer Dallas in his office when this shooting started?
Corporal Dallas was inside the athletic director's office.
Where is that in relation to the gymnasium foyer?
It is very close proximity. It's in the same hallway that Mr. McKay was walking in when he was taking these shots.
Okay.
I would say within feet.
Okay. And how soon after the first shots were fired does Corporal Dallas wind up on the surveillance video?
It's a very short time. Very short time.
Seconds?
Yes.
And at that point, Mr. Milby is where?
Mr. Milby is down further on the west end of the foyer area, closer to the vending machine.
Okay. So the athletic director's office is east of the gymnasium?
It's in the southeast corner of the gymnasium.
When Mr. Milby, does it show whether Mr. Milby saw Corporal Dallas as he approached?
The camera angles that are shown in the video, there's one facing southwest and one facing southeast. I can't say whether or not the video would show him seeing Corporal Dallas.
When Corporal Dallas winds up in the foyer area or east of there in the hall, do you have any statements or video surveillance or anything which indicates where Matt was at that time?
Yes.
And where was he?
He was still in the foyer, still in that same hallway.
Where was he in relation to the entrance to that foyer or exit?
Close proximity.
Okay. And how soon after Officer Dallas appeared was Mr. Milby running outside of that foyer?
Within seconds.
Now, is there any video showing the method in which Matt is shooting at Corporal Dallas?
Yes.
And when you say that you have Matt running west towards his vehicle, correct?
At one point, yes, he's running west towards his vehicle.
Okay, well, after he exits the foyer, does he stop, or is it a straight run from there, as far as you know?
It's a straight run.
And he's running in the direction of where he had parked his car.
Correct.
And Officer Dallas is in pursuit.
Correct.
And what manner does it show Matt shooting that in the direction of Mr. Dallas? Is he turning around? How's he doing that?
This is based on witness statement. He is turning around over his shoulder and firing back. That is not caught on video.
Okay. Were any bullets lodged into the side of the high school?
I have not been able to determine that. It'll be in our crime scene reports.
You don't have any ballistic information yet?
Not on hand.
Do you know how many rounds from interviews were shot outside the building?
From the officer, approximately 9.
And from video or witness statements, do you know how many rounds were shot inside the building?
Say it again, sir.
Yes. From either witness statements or the video surveillance, can you have an estimate of how many rounds were fired inside the building?
2 to 4.
I'm sorry?
2 to 4.
2 to 4?
And this is from Mr. Milby.
Did you talk to Mr. Milby?
I did not.
Did someone from law enforcement take a statement from him in the hospital?
Yes.
Was Mr. Milby, did he indicate that he wanted to exercise his right to consult with an attorney before answering any questions?
A short time during the interview, he did exercise his right for request a lawyer, and the interview was ended.
Okay. Were you present at the hospital during that?
I was at the hospital, yes.
The medical reports indicate that police were in that room for at least 45 minutes.
Judge, would object. This is outside the scope of direct.
Sustained.
Just a moment, Judge.
You may. Did you hear it? I think it's from. Right, it's like from Murray's side. Okay.
The high school was under construction. There was some construction work being done at the time.
Yes.
Was any of that being done on the south end of the school? Any workers out there?
Yes, there were.
Were they interviewed?
I'm aware that they were interviewed.
Were any of them able to describe what they saw between Officer Dallas and Mr. Milby outside the building there?
I don't have the interview information. I was not the one that conducted the interviews of the construction workers.
That's all I have, Judge.
Any further questions, Attorney Boonstra?
No, Judge.
Thank you. You may step down. Any further evidence, Attorney Boonstra?
No, Judge.
Any evidence, Attorney Murray?
No, Your Honor.
Court finds that the state has established probable cause to believe that the defendant has committed a felony. There is a 3-count information that was filed on May 16th. Attorney Murray, do you have a copy of the information?
I'm sorry, Judge. Were you asking me?
If you have a copy of the
Yes,
information?
we do.
Do you wish to have your client formally arraigned on the information?
No, Your Honor, we'll waive formal reading of those charges, explanation of possible penalties and admonitions, and enter pleas of not guilty.
Court will accept the defendant's waiver of reading the charges, possible penalties, and admonitions. We'll accept the defendant's plea of not guilty. We need to set this for pre-trial. This case is going to be assigned to Judge Beckman.
Your Honor, we've spoken with defense counsel, and Illinois State Police is still gathering all the reports from multiple law enforcement agencies. We believe we would have at least the first discovery disclosure sometime by the end of next week. Until the state obtains all that, we will not make a final charging decision on any amendments to the information. If it's going to be a continuance by defense motion or by agreement, I thought maybe we could have a court date within the next 2 weeks.
Attorney Murray, any
Judge,
objection?
at this point, I don't believe the clock is ticking, or any delay should be occasioned to Mr. Milby at this point. This is the form, regular process for prosecution. I don't think any delay should be occasioned on Mr. Milby at this point.
If that's the case, I'd like to get in front of Judge Beckman as soon as possible and set a trial date.
Tomorrow?
That would be great.
He has a call tomorrow morning.
I do.
So case will be continued to tomorrow, June 8th at 9 a.m. in front of Judge Beckman for pretrial.
I'm sorry, what time?
9 a.m.? Is that the time of your call?
It is.
So June 8th, 9 a.m.
I could, knowing the extent of that call tomorrow, I could suggest that it would be completed by 10:30 at the latest, if everyone thinks that's a better idea.
Would you rather set it at 10:30 then?
It's fine with state.
Okay, June 8th at 10:30.
Thank you.
You're welcome.